I've been in El Paso for 23 years, and this is the first time that I've seen damage like that.
Gerhard Mueller's brand new Saturn still teeters on top of this pole after Sunday's powerful storm swept through his Saturn and Suzuki car dealership.
We can replace the damage to the cars, but I'm just glad that nobody got hurt or injured.
It will hurt Mueller's pocketbook, though. 80 Saturns straight off the truck are now sandwiched, stacked, and scrunched. Digging the dealership out of the mire, mud, and muck will cost $250,000. But Mueller isn't mad.
Realistically, I don't think anybody could have expected what happened last night. It's always nice and easy to blame the city and to blame everybody else, but this is a once-in-a-lifetime occurrence. I hope we'll never have it again.
Generally, insurance companies will total a car when the water reaches the dashboard. Not because it soaks the engine, but because it shorts out all the electrical wiring. So far, Saturn knows of 5 cars they'll have to total.
But what's bad for one business is a boon to another.
Yeah, it's good for business. Especially all this flooding happening.
Sorry, though, no big flood sale. Saturn will send all of the waterlogged cars back to the factory to be salvaged, so that none of their customers get
The feds are taking over the child sex case allegedly involving the administrator of El Paso's medical examiner's office. The Curry County, New Mexico District Attorney says the U.S. Attorney will take the case of Tim Byrne to a federal grand jury within a month. Byrne is being investigated for allegedly having sex with a 15-year-old Clovis, New Mexico boy. Byrne says he's innocent. 6 more men have been charged in killing an El Paso County jail inmate last week. Juan Ernesto Franco, who you see here, was found strangled in his jail cell on March 17th. Each of these men are being charged with capital murder and are being held on $100,000 bond. Luis Velasquez, who you see here, is charged with capital murder, and he is being held on a $500,000 bond. Sheriff investigators say the murder was a fight between 2 prison gangs, the Aztecas and the Mexican Mafia. Tonight the playoffs continue and the El Paso Buzzards are off to Austin.
It's Game 3 against the Ice Bats, and it goes down to Austin, where a sellout crowd is expected.
Buzzards fans have been expecting nothing but the best. Now, Chuck, they play tonight and then tomorrow night in Austin. It's the best of 7, so if they win both of these next 2 games, they're golden.
Sure. Thought I'd tie in weather in there. Clouds and crowd, all kinds of stuff.
Nice recovery.
Hey, you know, I should try sports sometime. What do you think? All right, let's go on out to the current conditions.
Good morning. News Channel 9 has learned more about what appears to be a natural gas line explosion on El Paso's west side. Emergency workers are telling people who live near Wrestler and Red Road they may leave their homes, but there is no threat of fire. Franklin High School students have been evacuated, but not students at Ornado Middle School. One worker has been hurt with head injuries. News Channel 9's own Victor Venegas is standing by live at the construction site where it appears the line has ruptured. If you plan on flying the friendly skies, you may not get a very warm welcome if you pack a lot of luggage. Delta is only letting you bring 2 carry-ons, and they must fit in the size-wise containers at the gate. Southwest and American Airlines have already cracked down on carry-ons, and United plans to do the same.
Sierra Blanca means White Mountain, but in this tiny West Texas town, some are seeing white, black, and red over the state's plan to put a low-level radioactive waste dump nearby.
Oh, I'm in for anything for progress.
Progress and prosperity is what Hudspeth County Judge James Pierce believes the nuclear site will bring to town, especially since it could pump $1 million in the black to the county's budget.
I don't think this nuclear dump will hurt it. I don't think it would be hazardous to anybody's health.
The more people that know this, the bigger the chance that you can turn your county government around.
Possible health hazards, though, have protesters seeing red. They're plastering windows with posters and talking to anyone who will listen, like this Houston radio station.
George Bush Jr. needs to reconsider his insane plan to make my home the toilet bowl or the pay toilet of the United States.
This is where tomorrow's hearing will be held, inside Sierra Blanca's high school gym. The locals say even during sports season, there's never been a capacity crowd. Tomorrow, though, could be standing room only. Whether they're for or against, standing or sitting, some here in Sierra Blanca feel tomorrow's hearing may be the last time they'll be able to convince the state they're right.
and you figure out what's wrong, and I have plenty to say in the weather. So, hey, no napping over there, though. That's not fair.
Okay.
I don't get a nap. Bye, you guys. Outside right now, 69 degrees under partly cloudy conditions. Our dew point is a little bit lower this morning, so we are lower on our humidity, only 63% right now. Outside, we can see that Marfa is our cool spot at 57, but look, Amarillo not far behind at 58. Corpus Christi and Brownsville are warm spots across the borderland at 76. Taking a look at the satellite picture, you can see just a few high clouds around our area. But out to the east of us, there is a trouble spot around Florida. They are expecting some severe storms today and some heavy rains. Some scattered showers along the eastern seaboard expected right ahead of a cold front. As we clear away those clouds, you can see the areas of some spot storms expected through Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, all the way up into the Appalachian Mountains.
The little window washer boy from Juarez ran up to the toll booth here on the Santa Fe Bridge and told the security guard that something was wrong in a camper that was parked on the bridge. Action News spoke to that security guard, Jose Chavez, who ended up rescuing the children.
I carried two of the kids on the toll, get everybody down here by the booth. I think it's a mare.
The 15-year-old girl is believed to be the most serious tonight since she was fading in and out of consciousness. The children have been taken to two separate hospitals. As you heard, one was only 15 days old, a little girl. They've been taken to Providence and Columbia West. Everyone in the truck was taken to the hospital just as an observation. We talked to the parents who said that they didn't notice anything was wrong. They said that they had been waiting in line about an hour and a half to 2 hours and that the children were overcome by fumes. Now, all of these children are from the same family in Anthony. Also, it's interesting to note that they were on the El Paso side and not very far from the gate, just about ready to get off the bridge. And the security guard, Jose Chavez, said he has only been on the job here as a security officer on the bridge for 2 months. So maybe his quick action was able to save some lives this evening.